YinZen Soma, Sunday Meditation and Messages. Hello and welcome, I'm Susan, your teacher and guide. Whose life are you really living? Namaste, 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 Namaste. A big Namaste or Gassho. It's the same thing to the YinZen Soma tribe. And we'll have meditation, messages, and followed by community time for comments and feedback in the chat. Yin is flow or goddess, Zen is meditation or mindfulness of divine presence, and Soma is our mantra, the original mantra of primordial cosmic force or primordial goddess. We practice with radical devotion, and we're opening and accelerating our spiritual vision to see our way forward into a future for humanity filled with light. More on this in the messages, but as I said in the introduction, whose life do you think you're really living? Probably not what you think. We're the change makers, visionaries and geniuses who are going to take humanity forward into the light. What we're learning now is the big lesson, to let karma play itself out so we can progress. We need to use our biggest skills, and it's the hardest thing that we need to do it willingly and creatively to align with the energies of change and transformation. In Zen, we do all of this peacefully. We do it creatively, with a strong mind and a pure heart. So it's better that we're not limited by unseen energies. Today, getting the strong mind. And we're going to go straight into meditation practice. Sit anywhere. No matter what posture, as long as your spine is straight, and lie down if you're tired. We'll deal with posture maybe next week. Right now, this is about connecting with your divinity within, true being nature. So, Soma is our mantra. It's associated with Bindu chakra, back of the head, slightly above the third eye. Its symbol is the crescent moon. This chakra is the gateway to our soul, and it's where we connect with divine guidance from the soul. Physically, this equates to DNA, sending and receiving our messages. It's the seat of our immortality. Practices and meditation for Bindu chakra connect us with our divinity. Practice today is no mind or mindlessness meditation, known in yoga as Unmani Mudra. And we're going to prepare for that with stop worrying and learn detaching. Become aware of your breath and breathing. Follow the rain sticks in the backing track for your breath flow consciously now. The track is at 174 Hz, the vibration for security and love. Following meditation, we'll chant mantra for a couple of minutes to align with cosmic force, primordial goddess. Just follow my chant, Soma mantra. The original mantra which aligns us with original force. Soma means I am the light of devotion to essence. And we'll finish practicing chanting with our daily morning prayer, which we say following Soma mantra every morning to align and bring order into the life in our day so we can see divine presence in all living and material things. Then I'll introduce you to our peace prayer. You can practice any time during the day, especially prior to sleep. It aligns us with our connection to the big heaven. I've used the traditional bells today, 1 bell to start practice and 3 bells to end. Detaching and understanding the need for inner peace. And this is detaching with breath awareness and visualization. Breathing from the center at the solar plexus and connecting with your breath. Your breath is connecting you with the core of your being, connecting you with that part of your soul residing in your body on this planet at the moment. As you breathe out, allowing the breath to flow down through the organs of the lower stomach, bringing a control to the emotions, breathing from the center, a flowing, grounding breath down through the lower organs of the stomach, down through your tailbone, down, down, grounding you for this meditation practice. As you breathe out, flowing, grounding exhalations, the out-breaths controlling and calming your emotions, almost as if you were surfing a tidal wave. And as the surfer, you both respect and master the wave of the emotions. Breathing in this way, holding the space deep within as the breath grounds you. As you breathe in, breath flows into the center and breath flows up the spine. As you breathe out, focusing on the breath in the lower body and focusing on the strength and stability in the lower spine and the grounding as the breath flows down through the tailbone. As you breathe in, breath flows up the spine. Breathing out, feeling the strength in your own spine. Every breath helping you feel the lightness in your spine and the strength in your spine and the strength in your own being that comes with this breath control in your meditation. As you breathe in, light flows up the spine, up to the base of the skull. Breathing out, feeling the strength in your own spine. Light flowing up the spine to the base of the skull and holding light there at the base of the skull. And as you breathe out, allowing feelings and thoughts and sensations and experiences of worry and fear to flow away with the breath every time you breathe out. As you breathe in, breathing the light up into the head, allowing the light to fill your mind space. As you breathe out, breathing out doubt, breathing in light, breathing out denial of the self, breathing in light, breathing out guilt. As you breathe in now, allowing the light to expand in the head, in the physical body, and to expand in the mind space, in your mind body. As you breathe in this way, breathing in light, breathing out negativity which does not belong to you. Allowing yourself to understand that as you grow spiritually in your meditation in this way, and you understand the spiritual embodiment of the growth and the maturity that comes with the growth, you can allow yourself to detach and to observe and simply be aware of negative patterns within relationships. Detaching yourself now, as you breathe and breathe out, feeling the strength in the spine, the strength in your mind, and holding the space. And we'll continue the practice with Unmani Mudra. Unmani Mudra is the attitude of mindlessness, meaning the state beyond thought, no mind, meditation. Adopting this mudra is a simple technique to bring us to a meditative state. You're gazing down at the tip of the nose, relaxing the back of the eyes, gazing inward with inner eyes, looking deep within. Taking a deep inhalation, so a deep in-breath, hold the breath and focus your attention on the back of the head. The Bindu chakra is situated slightly above the centre of the back of the head, opposite the forehead chakra. This is the centre of the brain, where an ongoing sound vibration takes place. We'll try this for a few seconds, so if you need to inhale and hold, focus, then inhale and hold and focus, then go ahead. Breathing out now, and let your awareness flow down with the breath. Down through the energy centres, down through the chakras. With each out breath flowing down through the spine. From Bindu chakra at the back of the head, breath flowing down to the forehead. Breathing out, your mind flows with the breath. Down to the throat, breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to the heart at Anahata chakra. Breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to Manipura chakra at the solar plexus at the centre. Breathing out, mind flows down to the emotional centre just below the navel, the dwelling place of the self, so a couple of inches below the navel. Breathing out, mind flows down with the breath down to the base chakra, just above the pubis. Your eyes could close slowly now, and your eyes will be fully closed by the time your awareness reaches the base chakra. And now, breathing in deeply, we'll practice again. Breathe in deeply, hold and focus on Bindu chakra at the back of the head. Breathe out now and let your awareness flow down with the breath. With each out breath flowing down through the spine, from the back of the head at Bindu chakra to the forehead. Breathing out, mind flows down to the throat. Breathing out, mind flows down with the breath to the heart. Breathing out, breath flows down, mind flows down to the emotional centre. Breathing out, mind flows down to the base chakra. And breathing normally in your posture for a few breaths now. Breathing normally with no thoughts, resting in the stillness of the mind. No mind, no thoughts. Soma. Soma, Daily morning prayer. Following your Soma mantra, bring your hands together in Namaste mudra at your heart center. Then hold them out in front, palms up, elbows close to your side body in a gesture of acceptance. And this is our prayer. I have restored balance, Mother. I invite order into my day today, into the life in my day, so that I may see your divine presence in all living and material things. I ground my sacred being nature, so that I may listen to your messages. I open my heart and my mind to my signs and symbols from heaven. I remain gently open to each moment as my sacred state of being. And I do this as the light of devotion to your essence, and as a channel for your pure love for humanity's advancement. Soma. Prayer for inner peace. First, find peace within. Then share peace. Find love within. Then share love. Then find heaven within and share heaven. All is well. Bring your attention to your breath again, bringing your attention into your space, and sit comfortably with this as we begin the messages. I call this this part of the session messages as I receive them as messages from flow of existence, the Mother, for your guidance. This part of practice in yoga is satsang, being in truth with the teacher and the group, and in Zen it's called the discourse. As humanity empaths in our life and devotion to practice, and I'm talking about radical devotion to practice, we accept that humanity is going to keep on hurting unless they learn to help themselves. And we help by doing nothing. We help by our attitude, our devotion, and of course, loving action. Most importantly, self-loving action, healing ourselves. So, whose life are you really living, and what on earth am I talking about? I don't know if any of you remember old cars and driving them. If you're into vintage, then you might. When I was a student and first earning in jobs, all we could afford were old cars. There was no money for new cars for kids. You got used to the fact that if you wanted the car to go faster, you eased your foot onto the accelerator pedal. Any fast action and the car would stall. Extremely bad news on a motorway in heavy traffic. There's a sweet spot between pushing too hard and pushing hard enough. Get the balance right and the sparks will fly. And so with our own healing, if we go too fast, we might end up becoming people we don't recognise, don't want to be, and don't like. And here's why. As human beings, we're limited in space and time, although our true nature remains timeless. One set of limits on us comes from our parents, and we experience wounds from them that need healing and can be healed. Our parents give us human limits in this body-mind, in this life. Your body is not just a physical body with your eternal being incarnate into it. It is many subtle bodies, as we know. Your wisdom body is born with you from your mother's body. You're prepared for this life and your environment by her body. You come into this existence with your wisdom and with your limits. The wounds from the father and the mother can be healed. We make a life for ourselves. We do something about our wounds. We do it with action, by becoming the individual we're here to be, with our own life path struggles and our own gift. And this is the healing. From your family, you get your ego and your shadow, your sun and your moon, and you get your fears. Your father's ego dramas have passed down to you maybe over 150 years or so, and you can pass them forward for 150 years into the future if you're unaware. This is the important thing to be aware of. Maybe over 15 generations back and forward in time. Because these are strong drives, very necessary drives, which probably change in the generations that they do, due to our changing needs in our evolution, we can change what we project our hang-ups and repressions onto surprisingly quite quickly, if it's necessary. For example, let's take the family culture of, say, being in school for 7 years is good or bad, depending on what the family needs. So the drive to manage all the energies of the family and steer it right can depend on education and training, or joining the wage earners at 16 years old. As in my Irish father's experience, his father remembered famine in Ireland. The family moved to England for work in coal mines. Education wasn't an option. My father only got into the education system he craved due to a mining accident. My Scottish grandfather's family valued education, and he eventually became the school's truant officer. His terror was the brutality and horror of war, as was my father's. But you might not know. Who was your family? What were their drives and limitations? It takes strength, the strong mind of Zen, to see that there is no good or bad, only your own gift, your happiness, your essence. And recognizing the ideal in everyone else is recognizing a divine part of everyone else. Realizing that judging is not the answer. For all we are ultimately judging are our often unknown wounds, which could just be an energetic throwback to some bad-tempered grandfather that we're projecting onto others and our future. There is no quick way to do the healing. If we rush it, we could turn into people we don't like and don't want to be. Even though there seems to be an urgency for humanity to heal. As humanity empaths, we're holding the space and holding the mirror up for others, for healing to happen. We heal these energies moment by moment to help humanity advance. The YinZen Soma tribe are humanity empaths. Zen has always been about serving humanity. This time round, we're awakening here as empaths, as our purposefulness is to hold the mirror up for others' spiritual growth. We don't do anything for other people as such. Zen is an attitude to an art of living. An art of living with values, tranquility, harmony, reverence, and purity. Just by being with sincere dedication and devotion to our practice, we heal others. I know it may seem harsh to stand back and allow humanity to go through what they're experiencing right now. But remember, I said in the last session, in session 1, it's the hard thing we have to do, and do it willingly and creatively. I leave you with this inspiration from Hakuin, a Japanese Zen monk. This very body, this is Buddha. Community time. Before I open up the chat, please do remember to like, share and subscribe to help build our tribe. I'm playing the soft rain sticks at 174 Hz in the background for community time to take us up to the top of the hour. So if you are watching this video after today's live streaming, if you're watching the video later on, you can use this space and time for your own contemplation. Namaste. Gassho. Susan. Namaste, namaste, namaste.